From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Kappa.
Herbert from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Go.
Hampton will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Taken down behind
the line.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
380, 12.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he cannot bring it in. We've now arrived at 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Motion the tight end over. On 1st down, they'll run. They'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Check the Eagles.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
There's a dive up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19 Chargers. 19 Lions. Check smash. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give it to him again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This time it's a passing play. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Dive play straight ahead. Rob play, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Crack all 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. So we'll have it at the 35 before the return hits the sideline.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Hey, Catholic. Don't stop. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Ready.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
19 Chargers. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's a design run. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. All in left side. And they have the this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Complete to number 3.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down, Ravens.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
18, 5 in. Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
There we go. Set. Hiking, 18.
Back to the well again. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me. I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Another carry for him. There's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Toss this one underneath. Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here we go, right up the gut. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Loop knocks it through. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Herbert now off the play fake. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Hey, Kaplan. We need a little. Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Brings up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Crowd run. Hey, Ray.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long.
J.K. Scott.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Hand off to the back. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They kick the running back in motion. He's dropping back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the gun, give to Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Mustang 19. Ready,
They're going to try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
19 sight, 19, let's go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll air it out on third. Pass cut by Brooks. And this one does not go far. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From 37 yards in the right hash. Luke knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Set. Let's go. 5-9. No. Ram. Baylor tight. Let's go. Ready.
Herbert back to throw. He's got Hampton underneath. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Chargers, first down.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. Go. Go.
Herbert. Jump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
To number 8.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
He's caught left side by Harris. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380.
Now Herbert again. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Offense to the line fast.
MADDEN. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete here to Hampton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Crunch. Watch the twist. Crunch.
Hey, Ray.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st down, Baltimore.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now give left side. He's still going at the 30. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Red. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 70 Timberwolves.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Ready,
back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Design quarterback run here. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Ready? Huh.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Number 3.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Chargers, nothing.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
21. 80.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Chargers first down.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
There you go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Cap it, cap it, cap it. Hey, ram. Ready?
It's Herbert once more. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
OP. Set.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Grenade.
4th and forever coming up.
Set. 59. Grenade. Run. Hold the trips right. Hey, go lion.
Desperation time here. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked by Abdul Carter. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
It's a turnover on down.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Get it! Get it!
They'll run here on first down. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here we go, set! Viking 18!
Running for the marker on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
60 Bison.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Ravens on their way to their 3rd win of the year. John Harbaugh has his call made right away. He's going for this. Man in motion here.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They're going to try to throw for it. He connects downfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 21. Hey, go Lion. Why did
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So it's 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Finds a man right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one.
A big loss on
And
the
now
play.
they're powerless to
Brings
stop
up
that
2nd
clock
down.
with a timeout at least. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Home team's right.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Okay. They've got a shot at this now, Brock. However improbable it may be, that 2-point try makes this a 1-score game.
And that's all you want, Kate. You just want one more shot, right? Just a little bit of life. Hands team, get yourself ready to go get this football. You get the ball back, take a shot to the end zone. I know this, crazier scripts have been written in the NFL before us, and they'll be written following us too.
It all comes down to this, partner. 30 seconds left down to score. They have to get this football back. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's brought down at the line.
Complete to number 3. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 43-yard line. They'll
come to the line here, 2nd and 9. There's a dive up the middle. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.